Hello everyone. In today's video, I'm going to draw a diagram of the ear in the coronal aspect. So basically, let's learn what a coronal aspect is. So suppose if we draw, so suppose if this is the head of a person, and the person is looking in this direction. So these are the eyes, and the person is looking in this direction. So if we take a section like this, so this is a coronal section. So basically, we will draw ear in the coronal aspect, that is in the coronal section. So first we draw is the external ear. So this is the auricle or the pinna or pinna. So from there, that is medially to the auricle or the pinna, we have our external auditory canal. So this is the external auditory canal. There is a bone above it, which is the temporal bone. So this is the temporal bone. So medial to the EAC, that is the external auditory canal, we have a structure, very vital structure. This is known as the tympanic membrane, and attached to the tympanic membrane there is malleus, a bone called malleus. So suppose this is the malleus. Attached to the malleus, in its medial aspect, we have incus. So this is the incus, and attached to incus in its medial aspect, we have stapes. So this is the stapes. So let me mark it for you. So this is incus, and this bone to the right of the diagram of the incus, this is stapes. So the tympanic membrane, so this is the tympanic membrane. The tympanic membrane plays a very vital role in demarcating the boundaries between the external ear and the middle ear. So this is the external ear, which is lateral to the tympanic membrane, which constitutes of the auricle or the pinna and the external auditory canal. So medial to the tympanic membrane, we have middle ear. Sometimes it is called as middle ear cavity because it is a cavity which constitutes malleus, incus and stapes. So let me complete the diagram. So this is the middle ear cavity, and from here arises the eustachian tube. So this is the eustachian tube, which opens up in the nasal cavity. We will discuss that later. So this entire part is the middle ear cavity. So this is the medial wall of middle ear. Okay, so after that, further medially, if you draw a line, then further medially there lies internal ear. So let's draw them. So we have our semicircular canals over here. Over here we have our semicircular canals. like this. So this is a semicircular canal, this, this and this, three semicircular canals. Then we have cochlea attached to it. So we have cochlea attached to it. So this is the cochlea. These are the semicircular canals. And from here, from the semicircular canals, this is the part of the vestibular apparatus. So we find the vestibular nerve, and from the cochlea there is a cochlear nerve, which together form the vestibulocochlear nerve. So we see the external ear, the middle ear, and the internal ear with all its structures in a very simplified way. Thank you for watching.